All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another DC Dark Legion video. This is Mr. Squirrel, as always. Glad to have you here. So this is not so much of a guide video as it is an account update video of where I'm at currently in the game. I had to take a small break from the game just because life, all these different things. DC Worlds Collide decided to have an immense week last week. So had to kind of prioritize the main game, but I did want to just do a quick update on where I am currently at right now. My war room is currently rank 16. I am just about to upgrade it to, well, not just about, I am upgrading it to 17 right now. I do need to upgrade a few things. We'll get some dollar amounts, or what is this one giving us? I'm trying to just look at which ones I can upgrade right now. So it's mostly just dollar ones that I can upgrade. All right, we'll do that. We'll upgrade the dollars. Okay, we'll go back to the base. I'm going to show like where I'm at with my characters. I've been pretty much just focusing on the same characters that I've gotten. I am going to go for a Superman team. Pretty much, I got Superman to blue 5. I'm real close to getting him to purple 1. I do want to stop at purple 1 because that's when this gets upgraded. And I figured this is a good point to stop at for the time being. I think purple 1 he'll be useful pretty much for a good long while. I do like the main team I'm running right now, which is Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, Crypto, and then Aquaman. That team overall is working out real well. Just to show you where I'm at in my summons, I am literally 10 away from being able to, I think Superman is guaranteed here. I'm hoping he is. I think I lost twice. So we'll see if I'm just going to do a quick in the middle of the video summon to see if we can actually get Superman here. If we get Superman, we're pretty much, yep, we're good. That's pretty much the only thing I need. I was just like, all right, let's go for Superman and then call it a day. A second one would be great. No, only one. Okay. Perfect. Okay. We're good. Thank you. Okay. So what does that mean now moving forward for my Superman? He is now, purple. So now I need like 8 more to get him to 40. I'm good. This is, I'm good stopping here. I've got this at level 2, so he gets 30% physical defense start of battle and gains 1 stack attack up for each Superman family ally present. At the next level, it bumps up to 45. It just keeps getting a 15% bonus. But I really wanted this because it enormously increases the attack power of his ultimate, which is pretty much he revolves around his ult. And then he gets, instead of a 15% increase attack stat, he gets a 20% increase attack stat. So overall, he is now sitting at 114 power. I'm pretty much just going to call it here on summoning for him. I do want to save the rest of my summons for Superboy and Supergirl because both of them do need high levels of investment. And then I can run the Superman family. I was originally thinking, oh, I'll run it with Green Lantern, not Green Lantern, with the Flash. And then I actually think I'm going to run it with Wonder Woman tanking in the front. She's such a good tank and keeps everyone alive. I really like her on that team. Maybe, but she's also one of my like tanks for the Justice League team too. So I'm still trying to figure out what I'm going to do in that regard. Overall, though, Superman is very good. He does just kind of carry my account a little bit. So when I'm doing the fights over here, he's been kind of, oh yeah, I need to click this. So like I'm going to kind of show, I think I can take on Portal 20, right? Let's see what my power is compared to it. Can I take on Portal 20? Yes, we can take on Portal 20. So I just want to show this a little bit. So this is what the breakdown of my team is 4 Justice League, 2 Superman family, and then 4 Metahuman. We will add, okay, good. We've already got that. All right, great. 422, perfect. And then with the bonuses of my abilities. So the point is I keep Superman in the back because even though he's got a lot of physical defense, I really, really, really want him to be able to build up his ult in a fight because he just becomes astronomically powerful as the fight goes on. And he's just going to one-shot someone here. I do like his playstyle too. I think it's overall really fun. It's just like build up ult, get super duper strong, and he's this immense single target attacker while also being very tanky at the same time. So I'm enjoying him as a character, and I think I'm just gonna keep building him up. He's the character that I am just having the most fun playing with. So I do look forward to just kind of running the Superman family. I'm not really going to invest too much more in Crypto. I actually did have a multi. I don't know if it was recorded. I had a multi where I did pull Superman and Crypto in the same multi. So my Crypto actually got up to white 5. And that's where he got all of his passives or all of his abilities. So overall, I'm like, I don't really feel the need to like invest in crypto right now and I want to save my mythic the mythic tokens that I get so that way I can put them in other characters as I see fit, versus just giving them to crypto who is the healer for that team. But I don't really need him because I'm pretty sure on the other banners he is there, right? And so like why put more points in him when I'm probably going to get him on off rate, not off rate, but actually like because he's rated up on other banners. So my thought process, keep him at white 5. He'll be just fine on this team and he'll do what I need him to do. Meanwhile, Superman is now built up enough that he can pretty much just carry me through most of the content of this game, which is what I'm looking for this team to actually do while I build up my base. And I think overall it does that. I'm actually going to return real quick, and I do want to show a few more things. I have fallen a little bit behind in terms of my progress on the meta brawl. So we're going to do a few meta brawls here because again, I just want to show this team. So I'm at 385 power right now. Overall, this team does everything I want it to do. This is the team I'm running pretty much everywhere. I really do like Aquaman and Batman together. Essentially what the point of I've looked up Supergirl. Supergirl for me is going to take the place of Batman. And then Batman will get replaced. I'm thinking the way I want to kind of run this moving forward is I'm gonna have essentially two Justice League, a Superman family team, and then a Justice League team, right? And those two teams will operate most of the game for me. That way, like my I think legendary characters, my yellow characters will be able to, be useful since I still put a ton of points invested into them. They will still be very much useful and I can push my account continually and have multiple teams while also not having to feel like I need to, spend an arm and a leg to keep this account going. I think I am done with Superman. I mean, if I were to push, it would be to get him like even further to like purple 5 because that's where he gets that passive bonus. But then even at purple 5, it's like, well, then I want yellow 1 because that's where he's getting in his increased alt. Like he's all about his alt, like his alt and that passive, right? Which are unfortunately at the opposite ends of his abilities. So it's like, you feel this almost need if I push to purple, then I'm going to have to keep. Honestly, I'm good with purple 1. I think it'll carry me most of the way through this. And I don't really feel the need to have to push any further than that just because he's, at this point, it's almost overkill. And then if he reruns, maybe later I will do that, depending. But at purple 1, he's just doing everything I want him to do. Like he does damage, he tanks really well. Let's get my rewards here. And I don't really feel a need to kind of push past that at this point because then it is really just kind of like overkill in terms of feeling like I have to progress even further, and it's just like, okay, now like this, see, like and I'm like, nah, I'm good, thank you. And so overall, I do think this account it's good, it's doing what I need a full. Oh, it's because I need to do these. I haven't done these in a little bit. I'll come back and do those later. We'll get that right now. Again, I'm a little behind right now, and I apologize about that. I was like, let's worry about DC Worlds Collide, and I'll come back to this game. That's pretty much how I'm operating this account. It is just like, hey, how's it going? Let's see how this team is kind of operating. I do like their events. I think there's a lot of really cool events that incentivizes players to keep playing this game, which I do really like. And so I think that's really fun about this game. There's a lot of stuff kind of going on in the game. We'll end this video. I have some decoding that I need to do. Maybe I can get some more shards. I would like to, I might put some points into Aquaman because he does get really strong at passive 5, at white 5. I do want to really unlock everything. He has been someone I've been regularly coming back to. And he is kind of one of the main damage dealers for this team. And so I think it would be beneficial. Maybe at the end of this video, I will put some points. Hopefully, maybe I can get some stuff for him here. That would be great. So that way I don't need to waste too much. Because I did get a crypto actually through the decoding method. Anything? Nope. Oh. Okay, perfect. We got 3 here. All right. Can I get something real croc? Okay. Vixen. Fair enough. Okay, we got a few more. Anything I can use? Money. Money's not bad. I'll take money. Anything? Nah, Captain Cold. Okay, got one more yellow. All right. Captain Cold. More Captain Cold. All right. Let's see. Can I get something good here? Bane. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Where's my Bane at? Do I have Bane already unlocked? I do have Bane already unlocked, which means I can bump up Bane. Okay, perfect. Bane was always one of my favorite characters too, so I'm kind of excited about that. I'm also, I mean, with Bane, you got the League of Shadows. I know there's some more League of Shadows characters coming later down the line. He's also in Arkham's Most Wanted. I do appreciate how many teams he's on. I do kind of give a lot of weight to characters that are on multiple teams. The problem is that for Arkham's Most Wanted, I do need some more characters that I don't have. Like, I mean, there's a lot that you have to summon for that team, and I'm just kind of like, do I really want to go for that team? And it's like, that's a lot to go for. I'm trying to see if I can get a few more points here to rank. See if I can get, because I'm at one more decode. You know what I might do? Let's go to the shop here, and let's go. It's 249%. It's off. I can do that. And then I think these two will allow me to, again, this is just for the content, y'all. For the content. All right, let's do this. I think this will be enough so I can get that last red decode, mythic decode. All right, yeah, I think this is enough to get the last mythic decode. Perfect. That's what I'm looking for. All right, here we go. Can I get something that I need here? Wait. I have her, right? I'm pretty sure I have her already. Yep, I already got Stargirl. I figured. We'll go here. Now, you'll notice here, I think what I might do, now, I'm just going to say this. I really kind of want this passive for Aquaman. There are at least 4 other allies besides Aquaman. Aquaman's basic attacks have a 50% chance to deliver a heavy blow, dealing physical damage equal to 200%, 60% of his attack. I really like this, and I think he kind of needs it a little bit, and I've been noticing the damage is kind of lacking without it. I have currently 39 of these. I think I might actually invest it into him right now. Because of how important he kind of is to the team. And I mean, this is the team. I think it's overall, for the time being, it is a good investment, because there we go. Because now it allows him to do more single target damage, which is what I've been trying to get him to do. We'll activate this, increase attack by 2%. Perfect. Oh, and I can bump this up again. Ooh, another boost. Nice. Let's see. What is it? What is he at now? 75,000. That's not bad at all. Wonder Woman. Ooh, I got a bonus to. Oh, I can actually. She is now at purple 1. Ooh, so good. That was actually quite a good summoning session. Wonder Woman's attack increases. I really like Wonder Woman. She's just very, very, very tanky. And I appreciate that about her stats. We're going to do this because I do like her tankiness. She's a really good tank for this team. Overall, this is also, I feel like this game gives a lot, like a decent amount of rewards and stuff like that. And so I think overall, this is just, can I like minimize this? Is there a way to make that go away? All right, whatever. We're going to go back here. So again, overall, I think the account is progressing. I think, again, my goal has been to just kind of maximize Superman, and I got Crypto to 5, White 5. I'm not super interested in pushing too far past this point, just because for Crypto, he's going to be featured on the banners that I'm going to summon on, and Superman is in a nice spot right now. I might try, just because if I can get like one more, because I need to get 3. I want to save now because I really want to make sure I have enough for Superboy and Supergirl, because Supergirl does need a similar level of investment as Superman, and I'm really not interested in dropping a bank to get Supergirl. That's kind of where I'm at right now. I really do think that I'm going to probably just stop here, and then I will save, because Supergirl will come out in I think it's like a month or 2, maybe 3 months. And I need Superboy for the Super Family team. And I already have Crypto sitting here with decent amount of rank. He's already at White 5. So, and that way I can pivot this team to having a Super Family team, and then have a Justice League team with like a cyborg-based Justice League team with, you know, Batman and more attack heavy, or more physical, like the weapon-based attack team. So that's kind of how I'm thinking of right now. Overall, you know, I'd love to hear people's feedback. I mean, there are a lot of people that are way more experienced in this game than I am. I've heard different things about the Bat family, but essentially, like, it's not the most free-to-play friendly team in the game, or it's just not even really a team. People are also saying go for the Justice League Dark. The only thing about that is, so if I look down here, Zatanna, Constantine, and Fate, I've heard, our Fate especially is very, very good. And Constantine and Zatanna are very, very good too. And then you also have Swamp Thing, who just came out. So you have these four, and then on top of it, you have so those four make up a really good Justice League Dark team. There's a lot of teams I can run here. I really like Superman and his play style. So for me personally, I think I'm going to stop at purple 1 and then get Superboy to like maybe like white 5, because he's more of a support based character, and then go Hamtaro and try to get purple 1 for Supergirl, and then over time maybe more like reinvest in them as their banners will rerun. But for the time being, that's kind of how I'm seeing to play out this game right now, while keeping this very much at a budget. Overall, it's a great game. I think it's really fun. I think they did a good job. There's a lot of really cool stuff going on. And I hope this video just kind of helps people if they're thinking about like playing this game as well, that, you know, follow me on DC Worlds Collide. Overall, that's kind of what I'm doing right now. And it's just planning out everything. Like, I'll maybe do another video talking about DC World Dark Legion. They released on the Reddit or the Discord, I saw that they were talking a little about unofficial banners moving forward, and characters to invest in. I'm going to talk about this as a person that's very much a dolphin in this game. I'm barely spending anything on this game right now, and you know, they give a decent amount of summons. I just do the store stuff, save them up, do a few summons here and there, and then, you know, go with it. I'm trying to keep that way, so that way this count is very relatable to what other people are doing. Superman is pretty much the only thing I'm investing in right now, and then I'm just going to hold this team, and hopefully it helps me push through most of the game as I progress. Then when Supergirl and Superboy come out, they'll get thrown on the team, and then I just need to figure out who the 5th member will be. Okay, folks, that's it for this video. I hope it helped, and as always, remember, failing is just your first attempt in learning.